As filmmakers, we're naturally drawn to stories around the craft itself, and Sentimental Value is one of those rare films that blends filmmaking with something much more personal, a story about family, love, and unresolved history. And that's exactly why it might become one of the quiet dark horses of this year's Oscars. The film is directed by Joachim Trier and is set in Oslo. At its heart, the story follows a filmmaker father attempting to reconnect with his daughters while developing a film inspired by their family history. What unfolds is a story about memory, loss, and compassion, and the complicated dynamics that exist inside families. What unfolds is a story about memory, loss, and compassion, and the complicated dynamics that exist inside families. And what makes the film particularly interesting is how the act of filmmaking becomes part of that emotional process. The film within the film becomes a way these characters can confront things that they've never really spoken about before. And that's powerful territory for cinema. Historically, awards voters tend to respond well to films about filmmaking. They understand that world. They recognise the creative and emotional stakes behind it. But what makes Sentimental Value work is the writing itself. The script is beautifully constructed and it feels very thoughtful, human, and very grounded. The conversations feel natural, the emotional moments never feel forced. And also the performances across the film are excellent. There's a real sense of vulnerability between characters. You feel the history between them, the tensions, the distance. At its core, there is a film about family, about the ways people hurt each other, but also the ways they try to reconnect. And at the same time, it's a film about storytelling itself. For me, Sentimental Value is one of the most beautifully crafted films of the year. It's thoughtful, emotional, and anchored by an outstanding script and performances. Whether it ultimately wins majority of awards or not, I would be surprised not to see it featured strongly in the nominations, because films like this tend to stay with people. They don't shout, they just quietly connect, and sometimes those are the films that resonate the most.